This is Brad Wood again. Today I have a new screencast for some new features in CommandBox 4.5. So 4.5 was released Christmas Eve. There's been some big changes in the Java community. Just this week, Oracle released what will probably be the very last free update for Oracle Java. That means that you will no longer get any new free updates, security fixes, or Java versions from Oracle. Those are all paid now. So what everyone's doing is moving over to OpenJDK. It's the same code, but it's released under an open source license. So there's a lot of people releasing OpenJDK builds, and we've been able to build upon some of those new organizations and APIs to be able to build this. So first things first, if you want to read about the 4.5 release, we have the blog post here that gives you an overview and how to get it installed. I'll link that in the description. And also, as usual, we have everything documented in the commandbox.ortusbooks.com docs, and I'll be showing you how to do the automatic Java download functionality. So let's jump right in and show you how it works. Here I have an empty directory. Let's just go ahead and throw an index.cfm into here just so we have the world's fastest, most simplest cold fusion site. So if you want to ask CommandBox to start a server for you when you want to dial in a specific version of Java, you can do so like this. Start Java version equals, and the format goes OpenJDK and then the major version that you want to choose. So we will ask CommandBox to use OpenJDK 8. There's a lot more we can specify, but I'll just show you the basics in this video. Now, a new version of OpenJDK 8, update 202, literally just came out yesterday. So as you can see, CommandBox is downloading that for me automatically. Any other servers that I use OpenJDK 8 on will all share the same installation, so CommandBox will reuse the same Java installation between multiple servers. So we have started up a Lucy 5 server just simply by default. This would work the exact same if you were using Adobe Cold Fusion. Here's our site, hello world. Like I said, most complicated website ever. And then I'm going to open up the server administrator just so we can log in and we can verify that version of Java that's been installed. And here we go. We can see that we have Java 1.8 update 202, and of course we're using the AdoptOpenJDK builds. All right, so that's basically all there is to it. If we take a look in, let's just look in the current directory, and we'll see there's now a server.json file that's been created. And if we peek inside of that, we'll see that Java version has been stored in there under JVM. We have Java version OpenJDK 8, and that's the second way that you can supply this. If you don't want to supply it as a parameter to the start command, you can simply put it in your server.json, and the start command will use it automatically. I'll do one more simple example. Let's go ahead and stop. Oops. Let's go ahead and stop the site, and then we will do a server forget. Let's forget we ever did this. All right, so now let's go a little crazier. Let's start and we'll do CF Engine. So let's start up an Adobe 2018 server, and this time we're going to try it on OpenJDK 11, right? Adobe does not officially certify any of their Cold Fusion versions to run on OpenJDK at all, let alone OpenJDK 11, just FYI. However, let's take a look and see if it starts up. I'm pretty certain it runs without any issues that I've found. All right, now in this case, I already have the latest version of OpenJDK downloaded, so we didn't see it do a download. It just used it out of a local artifacts. There's an existing installation. Take a look at our server.json, and we can see it's now been updated to have the CF engine that I used and the Java version, so I would get this on any subsequent starts. Of course, this also means any of your coworkers using the same server.json file would also get the same version of Java. All right, we'll ignore that error. Cold Fusion is unwittingly finding an application.cfc at a higher directory, and it's getting a little confused, but we don't need to worry about that. So let's pop into the server administrator for Adobe Cold Fusion. I think I had the default password saved. There we go. So if we go to the information screen, we can see that we are using, there we go, Java 11. Now, you see it still says Oracle in a few places. That's just due to some legal reasons, since Oracle still holds a lot of the trademarks or copyrights, whatever the correct word is. However, you can see that it is an OpenJDK build as well. A couple other things to note. CommandBox will automatically default to the hotspot JVM. It will also give you the JRE by default as opposed to the JDK. It'll also choose the correct version of Java based on your operating system. It will also choose the correct 32-bit, 64-bit, etc. CPU architecture based on the current processor your machine has. So while you can dial all those things in, and I'll show that in a future screencast, you can pretty much just ask CommandBox to start the server, and out of the box you will get exactly what you need. So those are the basics. I'll show some more advanced usage in another screencast. But don't forget to check out the release notes of what all is in this release and skim through the documentation, and it'll show you how all this works. All right, that's it, everyone. Have a great day.